I will not, unless they give me electroshock and drug me up, and then that won't be me anymore. My spirit would have flown. So you can have the body still alive, but the spirit's gone. I pray to God if they get me in that position, just give up the ghost. I'm not afraid of death, and I'll do whatever I got to. I've already figured out what they got planned. They already let me know, and I just say this: I'm all in for you because I'm all in for me. Man, our children have no future if we don't beat this thing. And I look at this Brennan Gilmore, State Department guy, in conflict zones with the UN, the State Department in Africa. I mean, everybody, God almighty, everybody knows what that is. Jeez. That's some bad mojo right there with Hillary. And she came, she saw they died, and the whole destabilization of Africa. Just because they're brainwashing a bunch of blacks to hate whites and want to kill them doesn't mean I hate those folks being brainwashed by the media, and I don't know what they did to Africa. And I just want humanity to have leaders that actually try to teach people all the tricks so that people stop playing them. But then I get told by establishment folks, Alex, you don't get it. You actually, people listen to you to learn how to screw people over because you break it down better than Carol Quigley could in his book. And then I'm like required reading by the sociopaths to understand their whole philosophy, and they get off on their evil and think, well, he really breaks it down. And they have instructors go, yes, but Jones doesn't get the greater good that we're using evil for the larger utopia. That's all a lie. And so the reason they really hate me is they know that at the Justice Department and law enforcement and the CIA and all these agencies that different groups, I've had all these, Navy SEALs and Delta Force guys on. They don't tell you who they are when they're on the show, but they go, no, I was like in covert operations in Southeast Asia, or I was in, Europe, or I was here or there. And, I had the local CIA head guy come by and go, listen, Infowars.com, this guy knows what's going on, decompartmentalization, this is really what's going on. And it wasn't that I was even that great of a guy. I was just willing to talk about it. And they kind of made it a joke early on, so it got out big. And I also think there was some psyops by patriots inside. We didn't have a very big audience. I was on a few radio stations here in Texas and things like 1996, 97. I made some films. And then they ordered the Marine Corps wide, and then the Army not to watch Alex Jones videos. Well, suddenly I was going from like 50 orders a day to 500 a day, and it was all going to Marine Corps bases and Army bases because they'd have a colonel come in and go, we caught somebody looking at an Alex Jones video. America's well by design. Who did it? Well, I did it. You got PT duty, and you got to run these laps, you little piece of crap. Nobody watches them, and then the colonel would go, there's 5 copies over there. I don't want any copies made of that. Do you understand? And I remember hearing that, and like Marines would show up. People I knew in the family were like, yeah, I'm at Fort Sam Houston, or, or whatever that college is. Not Fort Sam Houston, San Antonio, I think in East Texas. And they got all these foreign military people, and also they're putting up a PowerPoint going, now don't listen to Alex Jones, because he says there's a plan to use the military to take over and take the guns. And that's a conspiracy theory. And he says there's a plan to put brains in troops' brains. But that'll never happen because we're not going to put up with it. But he's a liar. And the weird globalist Satanists only look at paper. See, they know how to deceive by inverting, but they actually don't even know when people are being sarcastic. Because they're on such power trips, they believe the orders are being followed. And then all it was a thing to get the whole military warned by people that knew better than I did. I was just a guy that was saying it. So they go, give him more information. So all these people gave me all this info. And they said, we're going to use him to warn everybody. And then we destroy him in the media. That'll actually build him up. So then I actually sit back and I go, no, well, even what is this at this level? But then I know it's the globalists because they now figured it out. They're panicking. I was not that special. I didn't even know that much. But the Patriot establishment looks at pedigree like dogs, what they've done before, and they said, this is the guy to give the information to. He's young, he's dumb, he's on the air at 22, he's already broken through, give him everything. And so I wasn't given money or finance or anything, I was just given this and that and this and that and all the intel. And then at key points when I was going to be destroyed, they'd stop it from happening. And so I'm saying there's not just evil in this world, ladies and gentlemen, and that's why I'm confident. Even if they kill me and destroy me, that isn't failure. That's victory, because just like Colonel Travis at the Alamo, that becomes the seed for the whole victory. So that's why I want you to know they're simulating that I'm failing. They're simulating I'm pathetic. Whenever I give quotes to the media, they misquote it like I'm denying it. And Jones now denies there's a world government. And Jones says there's Mars bases. All this made up crap to make you believe their lies and to make you give up. But that's not what's happening. So I salute you. I thank you. I appreciate you. And I can feel your prayers and support. And I had, this leftist walk by and go, F your family at the airport. But then an old woman looked over with such goodness in her eyes. She said to my children, your father's a great man. And I'm not a great man compared to anybody else. I'm a touched person. I've been touched my whole life. I was shown things early on that most people never will see. And it was like a journey to understand and ratcheting up the pressure and the persecution and the attacks my whole life so that I could then be ready to follow my mission, whatever that is. So I have consciousness, but I'm also turned my will over to life. And so as long as I follow that, I'm going to be successful. But the persecution is great. And it's because they want to blow the doors off, knock down the main gate, and they're going to, that's what's happening. And I'm seen as a gate. I'm seen as the source of the pain because it's a spirit they don't like. And so it's a spirit that they want to defeat because then they think they're going to have their way with you. But we've already affected so many people. And we've already spread the spirit so much that by the time these one-dimensional people figure out what's happened, it won't even matter. We've won.